available on Monday at noon. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I'd like to introduce to you one half of the co-main event joining us here this afternoon. A talented and exciting young fighter, 22 years old from Phoenix, Arizona. Outstanding record in 2016 with a win over Ronald Gavril, and he defended it successfully after that. Coming off a big knockout win over J. Leon Love in our pay-per-view event in March, he is here with us today to talk about his upcoming fight with the defending world champion. Now, gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated former WBC super middleweight champion of the world, El Bandera Roja, David Benavidez.
I'm Luca waits out here for everything allow me to be in this card. It's going to be an amazing card with Errol, Spence, Shawn, that pay-per-view there. And I get to go fight for my title back, you know. This is something I wanted since I lost it. You know, I'm very excited, very motivated. I know Anthony Dirrell's a rugged, tough fighter, a veteran in the sport. I've been watching him since I was 13 years old, you know what I mean? So this is a fight I really want. And I know I could go in there and dominate, and I'm going to do it in impressive fashion. And I will knock Anthony Dirrell out. Thank you.
Gentlemanly man, but boy in the ring, he is a warrior. Let's now talk about the main event of the evening. First, we're going to bring out our trainers for this. Our trainers, so important in the fight and also important for us to hear from because they play such a role in training and conditioning, preparation of the fighters, strategies, looking at their fighters, looking at their opponents as well, analysis and motivation as well. First, we're going to look at the trainer for Showtime, Shawn Porter, one and only his father and trainer. Please welcome Kenny Porter.
Good afternoon. Feels good to be here. Having a great evening last night with family and friends, kind of prelude to this, and now to actually be here in this moment is fantastic. It's great, excellent, and Shawn has done everything I've asked him to do over the course of the last 8-9 weeks. So we just needed a date and a place, and now we'll focus on those two things, the date and the place. He's been boxing, been up against him, been with him, and you know, I knew one day he'd be Shawn would probably fight. When Errol is now fighting Shawn Porter, I am the ring. So you know, they gave him the name The Truth. I knew that a long time, and he is definitely the truth. He always has been. So it's up to us, Team Porter, my son, Shawn Porter. It's up to us to dissuade everything that, you know, has already been said and change the perception of what is going to happen that night. And I believe we can do it. We got the team to do it. I got the fighter to do it. It's a great challenge. It's the biggest challenge in Shawn's career, but this is why we box. This is why we fight. It matters. It's fight night. When it's over with, then we'll know. But until then, everybody gonna have their opinion, and pretty much their opinion is just what they want. I picked this guy or I picked that guy. It's just because that's what they want it to be. So, again, like I said, I'm looking forward to this. It's great, and we got a great fighter in front of us. This is what it takes to make great fighters. These guys can make each other great. So this is for the legacy, and I'm gonna turn it over to Errol. So if you got questions. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you, Kenny Porter, a very proud and hard-working fighter. Questions will come later. You'll have the opportunity with that. And we want to remind you of the date and the place, Saturday, September the 28th, Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. And now guiding the career of the undefeated young champion, Errol Spence Jr., we have his longtime and respected trainer. Please welcome to the microphone, Derek James.
Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. It's a very special occasion. One more step towards the Errol Spence personal goal that I took along and joined him to help him get. He wants to be the undisputed welterweight champion of the world. But this is one more step to his own personal goals. I'm very happy to be here. We have a very formidable champ who's a very tough, rugged fighter, and we look forward to that. We look forward to the challenge. We know what he brings, and I know that everything's about strategy, game plan. So I know they have Barry Hunter who's helping, which is a great trainer, as well as his father, amazing strategy, and coming out victorious. Because my goal and my number one job is to help my guy be the mentor of the WBA. So my job is to do. Thank you.
Thank you to Derek, and also we want to remind you tickets are available starting on Monday at noon on AXS.com. And now let's meet our fighters from God. Originally from Ohio, now fighting out of and training in Las Vegas, Nevada. Over Danny Garcia, most recently defended his title against Yordenis Ugas in March on Fox. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the microphone at this time the current WBC welterweight champion of the world, the two-time welterweight champion of the world.
Jimmy, certainly do appreciate that. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? There we go. We in the building. That's what's up. Hey, listen. So here's the thing. The thing is, when I do this stuff, I normally just think about what I want to say. I don't write anything down. I don't really prepare a script, so to speak. But my dad already said it. And the one thing that came to mind when I was thinking about this moment was, what do you say? And it's fitting that today I tell the truth. And the truth is, without preaching, the truth is, but the truth is him in the ring with someone like him before. You have not seen him in the ring with some mental fortitude, the dog, the fight. The truth is, I have all of those things. The truth is, it takes all of that to beat this guy called the truth. And the truth is, I am prepared to do those things to beat this guy, give him his first loss, and become finally the unified champion in the welterweight division, which we have right now. I say, Brooklyn because I've been there before. I say even down there in Dallas because it was a great promotion when he did it against Mikey Garcia. But the truth is, I would love to fight in the Staples, and I can't wait to get there. So the truth is, y'all gonna have to wait till September 28th to see it go down. But I'm telling y'all the truth right now, I will leave that ring as a unified champion.
Thank you, Showtime Shawn Porter. And now let's hear from his opponent. My pleasure to introduce to you. He has 21 wins coming by way of knockout. A 2012 U.S. Olympian from DeSoto, Texas. He most recently defended his title against four-division world champion Mikey Garcia at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, in the first ever PBC on Fox Sports pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world, the truth, Errol Spence Jr.
How's everybody doing? I'm happy to be here. I'm not with all the points and everything like that, but this is a fight that I've been asked for a long time. If you follow my social media, you've been fighting something I had to get in. Will become the undisputed welterweight champion of the world. But I have to get through Shawn Porter first and become unified. And this is going to be a tough fight. I'm not going to lie. Shawn's a dog. He has an amazing heart. I'm not going to say he has all the skills in the world, but he does have talent. And he's a guy that's going to come to fight. He's going to give it his all. He's going to bring it. But I believe that I do have the skills, the talent, and the dog, and the heart to make this, I'm not going to say an easy fight, but I can stop him. And that's what I'm looking to do. You see a different fight when I fought Mikey Garcia, because everybody said I didn't have the boxing IQ or the boxing intel, that I was sharp, and I'm not just a guy who just maul you and just run through you and just beat you up. So in this fight, I'm gonna get back to my old self. You're gonna see a guy who's gonna push the pace, who's gonna look for the fight and try to go for the stoppage and try to go for the knockout, try to make the fight an action fight, passion fight, and this can be fight of the year. Everybody just tune in. I guarantee you that.
Thank you to Errol Spence Jr. I don't just announce fights, I'm a fan as well. On Saturday, September 28th, Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. And now it's my pleasure to hand the microphone over to...
Thank you very much, Errol. We're looking ahead and going down as one of the best of all time. For you, knowing not many people have been clamoring to fight him, but what do you feel and just your bravado to come out and say, I want that fight, I want to go down as one of the best?
You know what? When I fought Keith Thurman in 2016, he was considered to be the most dangerous guy in the division. And I wanted to take that away from him. I wanted to take that title away from him. I wanted to take that O away from him. So in a lot of ways, yes, I've been down this road before. I think I'm more prepared this time around. And so when you talk about the new monster, the one to get prepared for those kind of challenges, I'm not foreign to understanding what that fighter come out on top at the end of that challenge. And that's why got a belt. I had to get a belt, you know, and then I got my belt and we made it happen. So, you know, there's nothing but excitement around the Porter, around Team Porter and the Porter household. And I guarantee.
I want you. Does that amp you up knowing that you're going to have someone that's going to come forward and bring his best, especially on...
I'm the top guy. He didn't have nobody else. So I feel like he didn't have a choice but to fight me. And then when I called him, I fight everybody, but he wasn't in a rush to fight me.
He got in the ring and said to himself, I love you and your dad, but I want to fight you. I said, all right, it's the easiest fight to be made in boxing. And at the end of it, he said, but that was not going to prevent big guys, and now here we are. So why are we even talking about last year? Let's talk about right now. The fighters coming September 28th.
Errol, is there any animosity between you and 12 at the Olympic Training Center? You're two of the best welterweights in the world, both.
He undisputed welterweight champion of the world, and he's in my way. You know, I feel like, you know, in PBC, it's really the best welterweight division.
Shawn, in your opinion, you know, people talk about you being a come-forward fighter, action-packed, but do you feel that your pure boxing ability is sort of an underrated quantity when it comes to those that cover the sport and fight fans around the world?
Yeah, you know, I think it's definitely underrated. I think that, like Errol Spence knows, you know, you're not in a game plan which forces me to become more and more aggressive, which is my mentality in the first. So the skill is definitely going to be a big part of this fight and our fight that determines who's going to win, but also who's got the most skills and who's the more talented fighter. I'm the biggest dog in this division, and also have the best skill.
Preparing for.
And we do what we always been doing. You know, I'm used to fighting and sparring aggressive guys.
I will go with David Benavidez on the co-feature. What an excellent fight that is for the super middleweight championship of the world. David, you are the youngest champion in the United States, and obviously you to now finally fight for the world title on pay-per-view.
Well, you know, I'm very excited. I've worked extremely hard to this point in my life. Next start because, you know, I'm bringing that old school boxing back. You know, I'm knocking people out. If I'm not knocking them out, I'm beating them up the whole fight. So, after Errol,
you got both handle business. Is that what I want next?
You know, he tried to fight me like he did. I'm Errol, and you know, elbows, and I got the athleticism than him. I'm more skillful than him, and just all across the board, I'm just a fighter, boxer, whatever you want to call it.
Errol, are you saying you're going to break Shawn Porter